Welcome back to Frostpunk, the game where, for some bizarre reason, the Londoners have decided to go out and find a new place to live somewhere in the Arctic Circle. Or, as they say in Canada, Tuesday. Yeah, like I said, welcome back. We have a bunch of workers that are on their way home, and we're going to need to deal with this sort of stuff. So, let's move it. I love the fact that the sound changes depending on where the camera is. So now we're out here into the wasteland. And the camera, the sound of the audio, and then we go backer, deeper, and then it's like calmness. I love it. This is really nice. Let's connect all this stuff up. We're out of wood right now, and we got a little bit of discontent and several gravely sick people. That is unfortunate. So our people will go to work very soon. There we go. Get the move on, chaps. See, quite a lot of work to do. Good. Another day, another shift. Well, that is life. And we got a bunch of people that are being treated right now. Let's take a look at our... Oh, this interface is gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So our houses in general are very cold. And one of our scouts have returned. So we've got more people we need to deal with. There they are. Hey, guys. Hope that it's not too cold out there at minus 40. Because, you know, grave frostbite is not an issue. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships. But shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago, and they ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We must find the others. We need to build another tent. We need to do it in this area. Okay. Because we want to make sure that we have all the houses in one area. So we can get maximum bonuses out of this thing, out of this thing. Oh, look at all these people that can work. That's great. All the workers. Yes. Even in this sawmill, we can get more people. Like, this is going to be mined out very soon, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. But overall, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Also, we're going to need to build another medical outpost just to take care of all this stuff. And on top of that, we need another hunter's hut just to take care of the additional mouths we need to feed. Okay, this is all scalable stuff, right? So right now, we're consuming more coal than we are creating. We're generating more food than we're eating. You know, food consumption is 109 a day. Food ration, like, I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, we're losing food. Yeah, okay. We got several untreated citizens. Overall, people are fairly chilly, but not the end of the world. Like, it's not like they're cold or frozen. We've got a couple of steel wreckage and other items that can be worked, and we can get to that stuff once we're ready for it. So this tent is up and running. Let's get some people working there, and then we got this hunter's hut as well. Okay, so steel wreckage has been depleted. Okay, we got 2 additional hunters we can get. We got still some people without houses, and it's mainly because there's no road built towards this hut. So let's go and fix that. And that should give them... There we go. So a couple of people are feeling hungry, even though we have more than enough food rations. To the point where we're kind of close to maxing out our food. Expands our storage facilities. Coal, wood, steel, raw food, and food rations. We should consider increasing our storage. Let's do that. This one is done. It's all mined out. So let's get rid of this bad boy. And there is a bunch of stuff up here. So let's build another gathering post up here. So right through there. Good. Excellent. How are we doing on tech? He says, drawing boards have been researched. Let's immediately get a coal mine, because coal is something that I'm worried about, and on top of that, we need to send out this here scout to the Lost Expedition and make sure that we can find some people that are lost. We have a lot of resources right now. That's good. Wood is good. It's the end of the day. It's the end of the work shift. Okay, we don't have too many dead people. Okay, what's this? Why is this not working? Resources for storage not specified. Well, all of them. Oh, you can only have one? Okay. So we can only have a stockpile for, say, coal or food. So this is just a standard resource depot, I see. Okay, well, coal will have to do for now. Because coal... Yeah, everybody's just moving into their tents right now. We need to start upgrading these to bunkhouses at some point. Also, I need to get some roads ready to build more tents. Like maybe in this area. Like, I'm not a big fan of expanding the ring away from the generator. But I want to keep this area open for other stuff later on. If we need it. That is... We don't know that yet, but just for safety reasons. If not, we can build it around the hunters' huts here as well. 3 people that are sick. Well, we have 2 medical posts that can take care of that stuff, so... Whew. Alright, the scouts have explored. The rest of our people made camp here. Too exhausted to go on. We must escort them to the city. Sights discovered gloomy cave and sturdy shelter. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you have found us. We have been wandering for days until we couldn't go any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve, and then you'll have to eat each other. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. We will escort the people to the city. Because we're compassionate people. My God, this music. Why do you do this to me, 11-bit studios? I can't deal with all this emotion. It's just... This entire game is designed to make you feel bad about the situation. Which, arguably, you know, it's the end of the world. Everything is frozen. And my God, is it gloomy. But still... Wow. One of our people is gravely ill. If you sign radical treatment law, the gravely ill will be treated in a medical post, but may become disabled for life. Alternatively, you might sign sustained life law to keep him alive until we build an infirmary. Sustain life. We can't cure the gravely ill, but at least we can keep them alive. We won't risk dangerous amputation with radical treatment. At least until we have a care post. In all honesty, I don't want to have too many cripples around because they're not useful to me. So, let's sustain life. Like, discontent will increase because... Why take up all the beds with these goners? Exactly. That was what I was wondering as well. So we need a little bit more wood to take care of that stuff. There we go. Scouts have returned. You can disband the scouts from the beacon or send them back out in Frostland. I will send them back out in Frostland. Thank you. So, let's go to the gloomy cave. See if we can find anything. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. When can I do the next laws? Because I want to assign the care house. The gravely ill and amputees will be cared for at low cost in special homes. Yes. It raises hope slightly. The gravely ill are kept in care houses and will no longer burden medical posts. Residents of care houses eat half as much. Hope will rise slightly. That sounds like a plan. Oh my God, that is a lot of people. Let's hope that we have enough food. We got 30 workers still. Low. I don't want you to work over there. We can build another sawmill to take care of a bunch of this stuff. Yeah, let's build another sawmill. There we go. So we'll build another sawmill so we at least have our population to work somewhere. And the coal pile and this resource outpost has been depleted. That's unfortunate. Okay. Is there any additional resources we can use? There's another potential sawmill over there. So let's go and build that. And we don't have enough wood at the moment, but that will come. We have discovered the miracle of coal mining. Coal mining has been researched. Good. We could get bunkhouses now, as well as a medical post upgrade. But I kind of want to get a steelworks. And a wall drill we can't get yet because we don't have another steam core. The steelworks will need to get, obviously, enough steel. But our population is quite big. We got 150 people.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
A coal mine, yes. Let's get another hunter's hut. Oh, man. Let's see. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperatures in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it is easily fall ill when cold. Well, I can't address it right now. Discontent will go up, but it's better than promising something that I cannot give them. Okay, let's make you guys work over here. So that's good. Yeah, food is something that very, very much concerns me right now. Wait. Hold on. Workers, none. Max. And then, yeah, we go. So, just to make sure that all of our population is working. Right now, we have one engineer that's not doing anything. We got some sick. Some gravely wounded. So let's get this care house going.
Listen, everyone. New law.
Base heating level 2. So that's good because that's what we need. We need to build it close to the generator then. We need 30 wood to get this going. But that will have to wait till the next day. There we go. This cave was or is inhabited. There are a number of footprints leading towards its entrance, and we should check out if there is somebody left alive here. Well, let's go and check it out. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off. Well, we had to help the survivors. Unfortunately, the scouts died from their injuries. Great! Our scouts are dead. And we need more people in order to... 5 of our people died. Great. Well, at least, you know... Well, at least they're coming, but not a lot of them are going to survive the trip here. I'm afraid. So we're going to need to get new scouts. And I'm researching steelworks. Good. Can I get a coal mine yet? I need more wood.
Work time. Get moving.
So that should be enough today to get that. So coal mine, but I don't have enough workers for it just yet. And I need to put it on a location that is smart. So over here seems to be a good position without wasting too much wood. We've just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We cannot manufacture steam cores in the city. So let's hope that our scouts find them during their expeditions. Let's... Well, we've already lost our first batch of scouts, which is rather unfortunate. Why are you guys going through, plowing through the snow? Okay, so the steelworks is now here. Where can we build one that's a good location? So over here. We have 10 wood to build towards the steelworks. So we can at least get iron. Let's hope that the new workers are going to come soon enough. In the meantime, let's get some new research going. We can get a sawmill upgrade, faster gathering, more scouts, hunter's gear. Yes, we need more food.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out.
Wasn't I supposed to build a, yeah, care house? Oh, it fits perfectly! Oh, that's beautiful. I'm a genius. House care promise fulfilled. A care house was established in accordance with the new law. Hope rises. Oh, that is incredibly depressing. The only person in the care house is a child who is sick. Edwin Stapleton. Poor lad. Let's dismantle the building. No, let's not do that. So, let's have the one engineer work in here. We have a lot of buildings free right now. Temperature falls.
Getting colder.
It's now minus 40.
Work time. Get back to work.
And a lot of our buildings are starting to get cold. We're going to need to do something about the temperature. And we're going to need to do something about it soon. But we have new people, so that's going to be useful. First thing first, we need to recruit a new guy. A new scout. 5 of them. Then you're going to be working... Oh god, we have so many engineers. Sawmill. Yep. And then the steelworks. So we're researching, thanks to better snowshoes and enhanced camouflage, the hunters... What kind of animal survives at minus 40 out in the desolate wasteland? We're going to need to start building heaters. A note of thanks. Someone has left a note at the care house. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little bit easier for all of us. Hope will raise slightly." Yeah, I'm actually surprised that we had enough housing. Okay, well, what can we do to improve our situation in terms of heating? We could install heaters in our workshops. We can increase the generator range, which takes 8 hours. Let's do that, and then we will start building bunkhouses. But that will only allow us to heat up to this row. The last row won't get that kind of thing.
Time to rest, folks.
As more people will get sick now that it's colder. Let's hope it's not going to be an epidemic. Let's see if we can sign any laws. Emergency shift, child shelters, cemetery and corpse disposal, moonshine, house of pleasure. Our hardworking people deserve all the relief we can provide, and some of them yearn for the pleasures of the flesh. Prostitutes can be employed in each pub to further lower discontent, but hope will fall slightly. Moonshine. We can give people a little bit of liquor now and then to soothe their aching body and souls. Every meal slightly lowers discontent. Eating soup causes less discontent. Oh my lord, I love it. Ooh, prosthetics. Everybody wants to contribute to the survival of our city. We can bring amputees back to full fitness, and we should do so. New blueprint, prostheses, available in the factory, which we don't have. Overcrowding. Our medical facilities should be fully utilized, even if we have to put patients on the floor. Cemetery. We will establish a burial ground so we can lay our dead to rest. Let's do so.
A new law has passed.
And that massively increased the hope as well. So let's... Ashes to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, as it should be. Knowing that the dead will rest in peace is oddly comforting. Indeed. Indeed, Georgia Barrett. Indeed. Let's get the cemetery up and running. Hope rises. Good. And it's morning. Time to get out of bed. Let's take a look at our... It's so cold. And it's only going to get colder. We're not generating enough coal. Our daily gain is 100... okay, our daily gain is 168. And the generator eats 144, so we're good. Food. We are producing 80 a day. Raw food is 80 a day. Our food consumption is more than we are generating. Most of our houses are cold, so we need to do something about that. But we have 23 vacant beds, so that's good. So we can deal with 23 additional. God bless our captain. Might follow him everywhere. What a lovely morning. I'm ready to take on the day. Hope. Hope is restored. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed this game. I don't know what it is. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. Ooh, we can find steam cores, food rations, and wood. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There is a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out here. A signpost by the trail says, in 2 directions. London, 1,934 miles. Home, 27 miles. And we found a steel bridge. We got 1 steam core, a ton of food, and a ton of wood. Let's go to the steel bridge then. And then we will go home and bring those resources back. But we still haven't found more people, which is what we're going to need to survive out here. Because the city must survive. And I'm really concerned about our food rations. But at least some of our shelters, like our sawmills, our resource depots, and various other things will run out sooner or later. Like the generator upgrade. Okay, we've got a little bit more range now on our generator. So people will be warmer. That's good. So the care house is livable. The hunters' huts are livable. Good. I love this button. It's so good. Okay. Alright, so... technology-wise... power generator upgrade. I think it's time to get bunkhouses. Like, we're doing okay for now. Oh, what's this? You're out of resources?
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Storage capacity. Storage near capacity. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, our wood is full. Oh, that's not good. Let's get a resource depot up and running. A second one. That's going to take care of our wood supplies. There we go. So, plus 300 wood. So at least we can get more resources in. The bridge to Winterhome. A brass plaque on the bridge reads, built by the people of Winterhome in 1887 AD. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton, and we found survivors. Like, I'm actually completely blown away by the artistry in this game. It's beyond gorgeous. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so, the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. We found the weather station and the large convoy. We are going to send the automaton back to the city. We've reprogrammed the automaton to send it on its way, and it disappeared into the distance, walking steadily towards our city. The first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. There's the weather station and the large convoy. What kind of resources do we have? Let's go to the large convoy. Finding the bridge to Winterhome has proved that we are on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. Hope falls slightly. The food is really starting to concern me now. How are we doing on food? 80 a day. One of our people has died. No! Not Harry! On day 12 from our arrival, one of our people died. One died from a lack of treatment. Harry Stapleton. Child. The cold is definitely not helping. We need to get these bunkhouses up and running as soon as we can. Things are going well. We've got the captain to thank for that. And the temperature's going up again. Good.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
That means that our population is now a little bit better insulated against the cold. The scouts have reached a large convoy. This is a convoy carrying workers that got lost in the blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to the city. They saw Winterhome. The workers who were riding in this convoy told us they were heading for the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up, they said. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. We will bring the survivors to the city. We have some more mouths to feed. How many houses do we have? We have 24 vacant beds. There are... we need to build 2 houses. We need to build 2 additional tents to take care of these people. I'm really not a big fan of this layout down here. This is gonna really mess with my stuff later on. Okay, let's just do it like this for now. Okay, we have food again, that's good. But on that bombshell... Actually, let's wait for the automaton to arrive. And then we'll wrap up this episode. We've researched the bunkhouse. Good. Charcoal kiln, sawmill, upgrade, wall drill. Faster gathering. This is nothing we need. The wall drill, though. Yeah. The wall drill drills into the walls of our crater, uncovering trees that once formed forest before the ice engulfed them. Provides up to 160 wood per standard workday. Medical bay, though. Right now, we're still getting enough resources from our sawmill.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Let's take a look at our temperature. Which houses are chilly? So let's build some bunk houses here, 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 and here. And then we need to upgrade these ones as well. Oh wow, discontent is completely freezing homes. Captain, people have gathered to protest against the cold in their homes. They are angry that despite the health risk posed by the cold, you seem to be neglecting the problem. Let's heat some homes. We need to maintain a livable position within these houses. Good. We are rapidly building new bunk houses for our people. Keep houses warm. Resolves in 1 day and 15 hours. Rise and shine, people. Let's go to work. Indeed. The scouts have returned safely to the city. You can, with a bunch of people, including a steam corps. And a whole bunch of food. Okay, we have 2 houses that are being built, but we need a little bit more. But we're out of steel now. Did we have a steel mill? Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, we have enough workers. Thankfully. So we can have them work in other necessary locations.
Time to get to work.
This coal pile, though. So we're out of steel, but we have a core. Steelworks. We can build another steelworks, maybe. But I feel that we need another hunter's hut to take care of our increasing food demands, because now we have 220 people. Let's go to the weather station. Let's see if we can find anything. It's going to take 1 day. And the automaton is almost here. Okay, we got enough workers. Can we build another coal mine, perhaps? I do feel we need to build another steel. Another steel thing, because we are running low. Coal pile has been depleted. That's unfortunate. Does that mean it's gathering? Oh no, there's another thing there. Sick will recover 10% faster in medical posts. Good. Hothouse. A few hardy crops can be grown here, supplying 30 raw food per day. But it does take a steam core. A wall drill. A resource post upgrade. Let's go for the power generator upgrade. The more we can do, the better. And it looks like the automaton has arrived at the city. And on that bombshell, we're going to go wrap up this episode. If you're enjoying this, because I am very, very much so enjoying this this particular series, feel free to give it a like, or even if you want to see more, give it a subscribe as well. We're going to continue on and to see whether or not the city survives. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other.